Hello, good morning. I thought I would show you my latest delivery, which is very exciting. As an advisor, I always get to try these things first. As you will know, if you've been following me a while, we found out about the Tm7 at the same time as you, but we did have opportunity to earn it a lot sooner, so I was one of the first in the world to get a Tm7, which was very exciting. And now I am one of the first to get the cutter slicer, spiralizer. So this slices so thinly you can see your fingers through, like beetroot or strawberries, beautifully cut. And it grates things, so you can normally grate things in the Thermomix, and you can do chopped salads and things, and grated cheese if you're just going to melt it. But if you want something perfectly grated, that's what this does. And it also has the spiralizer and I don't know what to call it really, like ribboning effect. So that is what we have in here. We have the Cutter Plus in there, so that's the spiralizer and ribboning. So this all comes in one box, and you have your cutter. Now the cutter is very similar to the Tm6. You have this shaft here that clips to your blades. One thing I've noticed, they've changed the design of the bottom, it seems, and it does stay on there very firmly. Not that I ever had a problem with the Tm6s, but they have tweaked that. Now you have your bowl, very similar to the other bowl, but obviously made for the shape of the new jug, which is insulated, which is great for keeping your food hot and cold. The blade is identical. From what I can see, so you either put the spiralizer attachment in this one, or you put this one in, and either way round. So it's like 4 things but only 2 things in your cupboard, if that makes sense. Now one of the biggest improvements I've seen, so with the old cutter, you had 2 of these. So you had one for when you were using this, because you want that flat to push things straight down onto the blade. When you're doing spiralizing, how did I open this before? There we go. Quite easy actually once you know how. Then you had another one of these for attaching, say, your courgette or your carrot on there, to then push that down, and then it spiralizes out the bottom. Now it doesn't seem much having 2 of these in the cupboard, but the whole point, I think, of the Thermomix, I like my counters clear, I like my cupboards clear, so that I can actually use the stuff I've got. And I don't like having excess stuff in the cupboard. So one simple thing, that it just is one thing. So therefore, when you're popping this away in the cupboard, it will actually all fit nicely. Let me just turn you around a little bit. Get that off. Put that in there. Put that in there. Put that in there. And it will all fit in the cup. Now, so I haven't unboxed this yet. That'll literally just pop on the top. Where before you then had this big clumpy other thing. So very clever new design of that. For those of you that are going to be wanting the Cutter Plus, I might as well do this in the one video. They're not available yet to buy. As soon as they are, I'll announce it on my Facebook or my Instagram of Whisking Up Memories. So you literally push that in, and then the 2 come apart. She says it did do it. Yeah, you push it down. Okay, so you push it in and kind of away from you, and then they come apart, and then they just slide back in and lock back in. So you just need to push and slide down. So that's amazing. So really, really happy about having a go with that. I presume the blades and things are all the same, so that will work identically like the other one. It's just quite handy to now have one for my Tm7. And also great for you guys that have got your Tm7 to know these accessories and things are coming. They have all been designed and made, as you can see. The second jugs and things, they will all come on their way, but up front we don't have time frames of when you'll be able to buy accessories, But for now, I mean, that is an accessory in itself, isn't it? If you don't have a TM6 or TM5 or anything, oh my word, you need one of these. Don't wait for any accessories, because this alone will blow your mind. For those of you wanting to replace or upgrade, it won't be long. We got told when we earned these we wouldn't get them till September, October time, and here we are in July with them. So I think they are producing them a lot quicker than anticipated, which is brilliant for me and brilliant news for you. So I shall speak to you all soon. Top recipe with the spiralizer. I love the courgette carbonara. If you're looking to lose weight, reduce those carbs, gluten-free and things, absolutely brilliant. Favourite with the slicer and things. There are some chutneys that I really like a cucumber marinade and things, a beetroot slice as well, and just a strawberry tart. It's really nice. So head over to Cookadoo, have a little look. If you haven't got the accessories for your previous machine, you will need to just tick under the filters that you've got a cutter plus or cutter and spiralizer, so that it allows you to see all those other delicious recipes, as if 90,000 isn't enough. Bye.